You know how we count generations by saying people that were born within a certain time period. We say, okay, these people are Gen Zs, these people are millennials, these people are Gen Alpha. Well, in Igbo society, we already had a form of a generational counting system that was embedded within the Utuobo system. When you hear of Ndi Utuobo, the age grade systems, it was our own Igbo version of saying these people are Gen Zs and these people are Gen X and Gen Alpha. That's because each Obo or each Otu had a particular name that we knew them as all for. Now, the Otu is generally people that were born within the same time period. They were grouped together and that grouping helped in the collective functioning of the society. Now, Otu maintained social order, they built communities, they resolved conflict, and they protected the land. This is where the people that were born within the certain group of people, they'll tell you, okay, your job is to protect, your job is to serve as people that judge conflicts. Now, the youngest and the most agile group, which in the last born, they always serve as the community's army in terms of intercommunal conflicts. Now, Otuobo was also, we use this Otuobo system to measure milestones. For instance, you hear people saying things like, Ndi Ogboge Alobago Nwanyị, Ndi Ogboge Alobago No, Ndi Ogboge Emerego something. So, all those things were milestones that were basically counted through the Obo system. Your age mates are now achieving this, your age mates are now doing this and doing that. So, now, for any reason, your Obo, they are progressing and you're not progressing. You're not getting married when your age mates are getting married. You're not, making ways or progressing in whatever form. Now, it signals a time to reflect on your life. Now, in Igbo Asian society, it would result to address by your parents, by your spouse, by people that are close to you because they are worried because your age mates are now achieving one thing or the other and you're not achieving the thing as well. Now, other Obo are known for. Otu Ogbo is or was known for their collective growth. So this is why when a man is about to build his Obi, his Otu Ogbo were expected to collectively come out and aid him. Now the same thing goes for women. When they want to do a chore, they do it collectively. They go in troops to go and fetch water, to fetch firewood with their obo. So sadly, Otobo has disappeared from our spaces, and people no longer care about their obo. We barely care about ourselves. Talk more of caring about people that were born